Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight I wanted to hop on and talk to you for a few minutes about why are influencers such bad animal owners, pet owners. This was an idea that I got from Savy Writes Books. She has a video premiering tomorrow. So once it's live, I will link it in my description box. So the idea for this video came from hers, but I don't know what she's going to say in hers. I just thought it was a great idea. So credit goes to her. It'll be linked down below. But if you're interested in hearing my thoughts, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so this is the second time tonight that I was literally about to take my makeup off. And I was like, you know what? I got to talk about this. I'm so fired up from this Nikki and Dan Felipe situation. I really am. And it's not going to stop. I'm full steam ahead. I will continue to put attention and put the spotlight on these people because the goal at this point is not to help Bowser because they already fucked that up. The goal now is to make sure that they cannot come back to YouTube and be successful. So that's the end goal. Everyone wants to know, what can we do? What can we do? Not support them and make sure that everybody knows what they did was, horrible. It was wrong. Don't let the topic go into hiding. Don't let it be popular for 10 days and then go into hiding. Continue talking about it. Continue sharing the videos. Keep it front and center because that is the idea. People kept talking about Micah and James Stauffer, and I think that that's a large reason why Micah didn't come back to YouTube. And now it's been, I think, a year at this point. I'll put the date on the screen, but I know it was in May, so it's a year. Either way, give or take a few days. We've seen a lot of these stories with influencers being exposed as bad dog owners. I'm going to use the example of being a bad dog owner because the examples that I'm going to discuss in this video apply to dogs. However, this could apply to cats and other animals as well. But for today, let's talk about dogs because those are the ones that I think of. There's been everything from Cole and Sav LeBrant with their dog. That situation happened, and then they used it for content. The thing with Nikki and Dan. And then you also have Micah and James who have gotten rid of multiple dogs. So it seems like let's get a dog and let's get rid of the dog is sort of a cycle that a lot of them follow. The thing with Brooke Houts hitting her dog on live stream, there's been so many, you guys, like just situations of influencers showing their audience that they're bad dog owners, I guess the whole idea of why are they bad dog owners is I don't have a solid answer, but I have some conspiracies. In my opinion, I think a lot of these influencers, what happens is they start YouTube, they don't have an animal. Then they gain a following, and then they start thinking in that mindset of what can we get views on? What's going to keep people coming back to our channel? Maybe they don't have a child or they don't have a kid yet. Let's get a puppy. We can make content around it. We can make a whole lot of AdSense revenue because everybody loves puppies. And I have seen them do this formula where they get to a certain size and they bring a dog into the house, and then it's what I bought for my puppy, what my puppy does in a day, what we named our puppy. It's not as crazy as the baby stuff, but a lot of them make tons of videos around buying a puppy. And everyone loves dogs. If you don't love dogs, then I don't know what your problem is. So you have them coming out with all of these videos around their new dog. They get their audience really engaged and excited to see dog vlogs and take my dog to the beach and take my dog to the park and all of this kind of stuff. So the audience is engaged. What I think happens is a lot of these influencers bring the dog in, and whether they didn't grow up with a family dog or they're just uneducated as far as the time, attention, dedication, love, and patience that is needed with a dog, Whether it's a puppy or an older dog, it doesn't matter. All dogs need, time, attention, all the things. We know what they need. And I feel like a lot of the influencers are sitting here not caring what they're signing up for. They don't put in the time to train the dog. Obviously, we saw that with Nikki and Dan, idiots. Something else that you have with influencers that doesn't apply to a lot of other people in the world that get a puppy is that influencers, most of them, are not only doing YouTube part-time or full-time, a lot of them are doing it full-time. These influencers also travel a lot, so that also comes into play when you have a dog. I know for me, if I travel, Axel's coming with me. Since we got him in 2016, I have not spent one night away from Axel, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I knew what I was signing up for. Now, luckily, I understand I have a boyfriend, so if I wanted to go somewhere and it was, on a plane, I could leave him at home, but I don't want to. So that's me and my personal decision. But, the travel aspect of it, it sort of seems like so many of these YouTubers are so quick to get a dog so they can have all of this new exciting content. And then they realize that having a dog is hard. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of time and, energy. And I think that it's so fucked up to sit there and bring a dog into your house and then just get rid of it. It's not a piece of furniture. A dog or a puppy is not something that you bring into your home to make a bunch of content, to drive views to your channel, and then you get rid of the dog. That is so fucked up. And I don't understand, if I ever came across an influencer that I saw do this, I would immediately vacate their channel. That is so sick to just think that, oh, we can get this dog, make a bunch of content, and then we'll rehome him when he's too much work for us. I think so many influencers look at just the world in general as far as, what can I make content about? How can I use this to line my pockets and make content out of it? And once you start having that frame of mind towards purchases and bringing dogs into your home and how you spend money and where you live and what you're buying, once you start having that frame of mind, it becomes very, very problematic. And there's also not a whole lot that the general public can do, because there's no law to say you're not allowed to buy a puppy. But as the viewer, if you see a YouTuber get a puppy and get rid of it, that would be my cue to take my subscription right from under their feet. It just really seems like there are so many situations that are dark and, evil and problematic and gross. And for whatever reason, people have like a 2-second memory span and they'll just forget about it and keep it moving. So I don't understand how people can continue to support someone that shows poor behavior, and especially if it's directed towards rehoming a dog. I don't understand people like that. Because for me, when I decided with my boyfriend to get Axel, we knew what we were signing up for. We had gone 6 years without a dog because we were living in a place where it wasn't fair to a dog to, live with us at that point. So we went 6 long years, and I knew exactly what I was signing up for. It was going to be a lot of coming home during my lunch break and making sure that I leave work on time so that I can come home, possibly hiring a dog walker. We never went that route, luckily. But if we ever had to, then I would pay a dog walker whatever I had to make sure that Axel was taken care of. Obviously, I would, walk over coals to make sure that I could do it myself, but emergencies do happen and you never know. So it all ties back to the selfish, egotistical, everything revolves around me attitude that so many of these YouTubers have. So we'll see what Savy says in her video, but that's kind of my thoughts on this. I think it's disgusting, and I think that it comes down to arrogance and having a huge ego and thinking that you can get a cute little puppy to get a cute bunch of little, videos done and make a whole lot of money and gain subscribers, because you know that they're going to want to subscribe to see upcoming dog content, especially if that's what you're advertising. And it's just gross. You get a dog, the dog is for life, unless something earth-shattering happens and you can no longer have that dog. But that's such a small percentage of what happens. Unfortunately, most people get a dog when they are not ready to take on the responsibility of it. And that's why there are so many dogs in the shelter and in need of homes now. So I know this was a quick little video, but I did want to put my thoughts out there and open up the conversation with you guys. What do you think about this? Is it, the egotistical influencer issue, or is it something deeper than that? I'd love to know, but for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.